Hi guys, welcome back to Nairobi Legal Insights. In today's video, we're going to be looking at a topic in trademark law called passing off. So by the end of this video, you must be in a position to know how you can protect unregistered marks. You could have had a unique mark, a distinctive mark that you use to sell your goods or services, and you've never registered it, or when you tried registering it, it was rejected. Then after some time, another person is using that mark to sell their goods or services. So by the end of this video, you must be in a position to know how you can protect an unregistered mark. We're also going to talk about the definition of passing off and the three basic requirements for passing off. In our previous video, we talked about what a trademark is and how you can go about registering a trademark. For this particular video, I want us to appreciate as students of intellectual property that there cannot be infringement of an unregistered trademark, meaning that should you have a trademark that you've not registered and someone else is using it, you cannot actually say they're infringing on your trademark because you did not take time to register that trademark. However, I want us to appreciate that there is a leeway under Section 5 of the Trademark Act of Kenya for protection of unregistered marks. And a person who has an unregistered mark that is being used by someone else can actually be able to sue through passing off. Now, when we talk about passing off, what we mean here is that if you don't register a mark or your registration is rejected, this does not necessarily mean that you cannot enforce that mark, because you can still sue that person under passing off. And you need to appreciate one thing here. We have no infringement for unregistered trademarks. However, you can sue through passing off in the event that someone else is using your mark. And in the course of this video, we're going to appreciate how. Now, when it comes to the definition of passing off is a form of intellectual property enforcement against unauthorized use of a trade name, which is considered to be similar to that of another person's product. And maybe here, giving you an example, if Njoroge manufactures computers on River Road, and after manufacturing these computers, he goes ahead to put an Apple symbol at the back of those computers. Now, in this example, you can see that Njoroge is trying to claim that these computers are actually manufactured by Apple. That is called passing off. You're trying to actually sell your product, claiming that this product is actually manufactured by someone else by use of either their name or their mark or symbol. So with that example, I think we are good with the definition of passing off. But as a student of intellectual property, at this point in time, I want you to appreciate that if anything involves an unregistered mark that is being used by someone else, then the original owner of that unregistered mark can be able to sue through passing off so that they can actually get remedies for someone using the unregistered mark. So in summary, passing off helps businesses without registered but distinctive marks to sue in the event that someone goes ahead to use their mark or symbol. But remember that also in this particular instance, you must have used this mark for a good number of years, and this mark must have goodwill. And we're going to be looking at these specific requirements in detail in the course of this video. Before discussing the three basic requirements for passing off, I want us to first appreciate that passing off only applies when we are talking about unregistered trademarks. So please take note of this key point, because you can only talk about passing off when dealing with unregistered trademarks. Now, coming to the three basic requirements, these are the things you need to show so that you succeed with passing off as a claim. Number one, you need to show that there's goodwill in your product. You need to show that people know your product and people associate your product with a specific mark that someone else is now trying to use to sell their products to the market. Number two, you need to show that there is misrepresentation by that other person that is leading to confusion by the public, in the sense that people are starting to believe that the products of this new person are actually coming from you. So that is what we call misrepresentation leading to confusion. Number three, you need to show that there is damage that has been caused to the goodwill of your product because of the misrepresentation that is being done by that new manufacturer who is actually using your unregistered mark. So these are the 3 basic requirements you need to show to succeed as far as a passing off claim is concerned. Now, you need to note that it is always much easier to actually win a case on infringement of a trademark. This is easier to show. When someone has infringed on your registered trademark, you can easily show this, and it is where I cannot emphasize this much more. It is easier to actually show infringement of a trademark compared to passing off, because you can imagine, how do you start proving goodwill? Of course, you can succeed in proving the goodwill in your product, but it's more tedious. It is harder compared to when you're showing that someone has just simply infringed your registered trademark. At all time, register the trademark, but also if you have an unregistered trademark or a trademark whose registration was rejected and someone is trying to use that mark to market their products, then in that case you can be able to sue under passing off. In our next video, we're going to be looking at trademark infringement, and to ensure that you receive updates and notifications every single time we post a new video, just simply subscribe. Thank you.